straight from the streets of Viljoenskroon in Free State to Johannesburg is our first artist of the show this morning. Tsholofelo Diseko, also known as Trendy056, joins us this morning. The young artist started rapping from the tender age of 11 years old and got his inspiration from the likes of Cassper Nyovest, Tshego, as well as A-Reece and Lil Wayne, and that's just to name a few. Now, he just released an EP titled Freshest Kid in the Ville. He joins us this morning to chat a little bit further. Tsholofelo, good morning. Thanks for your time at this hour.
Thank you so much for having me. Such an honor to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your music. I mean, we're shining a spotlight on heritage and really the offerings that artists bring to the table for our country and our history and our archives. So Trendy056, the journey to date, having started at 11, I mean, you've been in the game for a while. How's that going for you at this point in terms of your evolution and offering?
Well, looking at things right now from where I've started, like, I can tell I'm elevating, like, there are so many things that I've done, so many wins, and yeah, God is just helping. God is just working with me, so I've achieved so much.
Yes, you're the vessel for that message. The name is important, or what we identify as. So where would the name Trendy056 have came from?
I don't like how I got the name Trendy. But back then, before I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior, I used to be this person who used to be involved in beefs and then girls, and like I would be all over, you know, on the media, Facebook. I would be trending. Like, that's when like I got the name. But no, man, since I'm like this, how about I take this name Trendy and use it, because it's simple to pronounce. Yes. And then the 056 is to represent Ogoti. I'm from Free State, so the 056 stands for my hometown.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's important to understand, you know, how you're influencing people with your messaging as well, because you also draw inspiration from the likes of Cassper, A-Reece, Lil Wayne. So that's local, continental, and then obviously international. Well, what do you like about them? How have they also managed to inspire you to hone your craft further?
Cassper Nyovest, I love the fact that he went independent and he was able, like, he quit school at grade 10, and then he was the proof, Ogoti. You can make it as an artist as long as you're dedicated. So I look up to him because he was the guy who showed me, Ogoti, it's possible as an artist to achieve such greater heights. So that's why I look up to them. And then when you look at them, talking number-wise, they always top in the charts. Like, they are there. So that's why I got inspiration, and from their lyrics, their music. Sometimes, you know, as a person, you would be feeling down, and then you would listen to Cassper Nyovest, and then they would calm you down, and like you would relate to whatever he's saying at that time. So,
and also represents a unique part of South Africa's history. Having dropped out of school, also learning the business of arts, you know, and complementing that, because there's the financial education that's important to sustain you, amongst other tools as well. And so, speaking of which, that you obviously now Freshest Kid in the Ville. This is now the latest
I'm
EP
the freshest kid in the Ville.
You need to explain what you're offering there.
The Freshest Kid in the Ville, the name, it came from me. Originally, I'm from Free State, so after I moved, after doing my matric, I went to Sharpeville to stay with my granny in the Val. So I was like, this is me. I'm the Freshest Kid in the Ville right now. So I decided to name the project The Freshest Kid in the Ville because I was the new kid on the block at that time.
How important is heritage in storytelling, but also in our country's history at large? I mean, you're saying you went to live in Sharpeville, you're from Free State. You're representing South Africa on numerous fronts as well, including your music.
Well, our heritage as South Africans, it's something that we should value. I value our heritage the most because I don't know, without it, I don't know who would be, because, but I value the heritage of our side, South Africa. I'm so to by the way, so.
And so collaborations that come about, cross-culture collaborations with other genres, other musicians, other artists, producers. I mean, what goes into that for you as well, creatively?
For one, I believe collaboration is important. So I'm the type who likes working with other artists. I'm actually working on a mixtape currently now. So I've worked with a whole lot of artists, producers, sound engineers. It's a beautiful project full of amazing features. So collaborations is very important because you can never know who the person you're featuring could be in the next split of a second, because you never know how God works.
Absolutely, and the impact that you're going to have on people. Earlier on, you spoke about Cassper and how you were inspired by him going independent.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that journey for you must have also had its own challenges and ups and downs, but how do you think it's strengthened you and also given you the agency as an artist to own your work?
To own my work.
Yes.
You know, what I would tell you, about 3 months ago, I actually got into a management deal. Well, I thought that's it. I'm gonna make it, you know, getting inside a management deal. But that was not it. Sometimes, I don't know, like, people can see what you're gonna be, and then they would wanna take advantage of you, trying to use you. So after that, I saw, this is not working for me, because I've been pushing myself as an independent artist. I've been working hard trying to put myself out there. So some people just come to slow us down. So I'm like, nah, independence is right. And the likes of Cassper Nyovest, A-Reece, they prove it's possible. A-Reece is now chatting the chats with no record label or...
Yeah, no, that distribution process is shifting as well, that artistic process. I wonder, you know, where people can catch you in terms of performance, because, you know, it's now the time to release singles and EPs and stuff. So let's see how you chop the charts, rather. How do they contact you? What else can we expect from you for the rest of the year?
Okay, it's Trendy056 in Instagram, and then it's Trendy056 in Facebook. Diseko, Tsholofelo67 at Gmail. My music is available on all digital streaming platforms, but currently unavailable on Spotify because I'm still looking for a new distributor that I can work with, you know. So yeah, but Apple Music, you can find my music there. So this year you can expect the project from Trendy056. I've been working for a while. I've been cooking in the studio. So December, I don't have the date yet.
Okay.
But December, something is coming.
No, it's fine. They can stay tuned to your social media platforms and you'll keep them posted. But thank you for joining us this morning and sharing your story.
Thank you so much.
We're going to see in just a moment for that performance that you've got planned. So do stay tuned for that. But as it stands, we just spoke to artist Tsholofelo Diseko, better known as to his fans as Trendy056. As I mentioned, he comes back in just a moment to perform for us. You don't want to miss that. Stay tuned.